think I've been lucky through my life that I've always had a real appreciation for how lucky I am and how good my life is. There was never any question that this was right place, right time. You know, I could have been born in some other decade in some other country and it would be very, very different. So I've always appreciated it and wanted to keep it going. The reason is I was never really goal-oriented as an athlete or as a person. I never set a goal and said, I want to get there. And then when you get there, it's like, okay, now where? And then you want to go somewhere else. I was always just, I love this, I want to do this, let's see where it takes me. And I kind of ride one wave until I catch another wave, but I never got to the point that I was searching for. And maybe other athletes, they get to that point, okay, I made it, now I'm going to do something else. I don't want to do anything else. I love what I do, and I'm also really lucky that I've been pretty injury-free, because as you get older, I mean, even when you're younger, injury changes everything. It hurts to go do what you want to do, or if you're not as good as you used to be because your knee isn't working and it takes the fun out of it, that would suck. But luckily I've been very, very injury-free. The body's still working really well. I still love doing it. I have a variety of sports that I can choose. You know, I windsurf and I kite surf and I stand-up paddle and I surf, and there's no time to be bored. And yeah, I hope I can keep doing it. That's the main thing. I wake up in the morning and go, all right, please, you know, body work for me today, you know. You know, my relationship to the ocean hasn't really changed much since I was a little kid. I've always had a pretty good awareness. That's maybe why I was good competing in a variety of locations. You know, I wasn't only good on Maui, for example. I loved competing in Germany or Japan, or the more crazy the conditions, the more I liked the challenge of trying to adapt and be good in those conditions. So I love the variety that, you know, the ocean has to offer. I don't want the same perfect wave every day. That wouldn't be as exciting as, you know, the variety that it provides. And for me, it's always been more a playground than a home. Like when people say, "Oh, you're a waterman," I honestly can't call myself a waterman because I like to go play in the ocean and then come back. I wouldn't want to live at sea. I don't like being on boats. I don't really like eating seafood. I don't like being underwater. I like being above water. I get seasick faster than you've ever seen anybody in your life get seasick. So for me, it's a playground. It's a place where I can express myself. I love the challenges that are out there. I appreciate it profoundly, but I also want to leave it there and come back and drive my car and sleep in my bed. And so I'm not one of those guys that wants to just like sail off into the sunset and disappear. No, not me. Yeah, for me, it's really good that at least most advanced societies are now much more aware of the environment than we were even a decade ago. You know, the impact that we have on land and sea and air and quality of life is much, much, much more in everybody's consciousness now than it ever was before, I think. And the more you do things like kite surf or surf, you know, when you get in the ocean and you're tasting it and you're rigging up on the beach and you're seeing the plastic and you're seeing the crap in the water and you're getting stuff stuck on your fin when you're riding, the more that's going to affect the way you realize how important nature is.